It's your girl Ashley from Veganish. As you can see, we're doing something a little bit different today. We are in my kitchen, in my home, and we're going to do a low carb day for you. So breakfast, lunch, dinner. I have breakfast, most important meal of the day. This breakfast is going to be under 10 carbs, okay? So we're going to try to keep all our meals under 10 carbs. So if you are keto and you're trying to be vegan and keto, which is really difficult, we got a day in the life of a keto vegan, okay? So again, I got breakfast. Our girl Shell, she's gonna handle lunch for us. Tanisha, she's gonna handle dinner, and I know it's all going to be the bomb. So what I'm doing is some chia seed pancakes. So the Veganish girls just came upon this gem. Chia seeds, get this y'all, have 0 net carbs. Like, not even kidding you. So 10 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fiber. So if you count net carbs, then that's 0 carbs, because what you got to do is you take your carbs, less your fiber to get to your net carbs. 0 carbs. So we have had this on the show before. We did a chia seed pudding, so you can run that back. But right now we're going to do and see how these pancakes turn out. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my almond flour, because less carbs than your regular flour. So we got 3/4 cups, a cup of almond flour. We're gonna mix all of our dry ingredients together first, okay, y'all? And I got my recipes. Y'all already know. If you watch our show, I am the one who's gonna follow the recipe. I'm a recipe kind of girl, but my recipes be coming out good. So that's, I feel like that's what matters, My sis Tanisha, she just gonna throw it in there, and it'll be good too. But especially when you're counting carbs, you kind of gotta count. So we got our 3/4 cup almond flour. We are going to use a half a tablespoon of baking powder. And I'm gonna give you guys my honest reaction. If it ain't slapping, I'm gonna let y'all know. Half a tablespoon of baking powder. We're gonna use a little bit of sea salt. Just a dash. Our chia seeds. We're gonna use 1.5 tablespoons of chia seeds. I already have in my tablespoon cup 1.5 teaspoons of Splenda, so you can use any sweetener of your choice. I just happen to prefer Splenda because, again, low carbs. And 1.5, so that's 1.5. Now the thing about chia seeds is they expand, so they kind of look, they look a little different. But they expand, so it'll be interesting to see how they expand in the pancakes. So we have our flour, our baking powder, our sea salt, our chia seeds, our Splenda. We are going to, mix that together. And if you guys have some low carb breakfast ideas, put them down in the comments below. So we're gonna mix our dry ingredients together, and then we're gonna separately mix our wet ingredients together. So almond milk, low carb. This only has 1 gram of carbs in a cup, and I'm not even using a cup. And of course, the recipe will be down below, so you don't necessarily have to follow along. Now, this is an interesting ingredient for pancakes. Vinegar, I saw it online, so it's going to help the chia seeds expand. We're gonna see if we can taste it. Only using 1/2 teaspoon of vinegar. So we're gonna see what that do. And I use a little vanilla flavor. Put a little dash in there for flavoring. And we're gonna put a little cinnamon in our dry ingredients. Okay. Do we have everything? We got our almond milk. Our
vinegar and vanilla. Those are our ingredients. So now we're going to slowly fold. If you guys can hear my pup Ben running amok. He's just
puppy. So if it sounds like chaos in the back, that's Ben. We're going to fold the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. Okay, Ben.
We want to make sure that we do not over whisk. So
it should still be a little chunky. You're gonna see. I'm gonna add a smidge more almond flour because we were already under our 10 carbs. So just a dash. In the spirit of knowing what pancake batter is supposed to look like. So now it's a little bit thicker. I feel a little bit better about it. Now, again, because the chia seeds expand, we actually are going to let this rest for about 5 or 10 minutes while the griddle gets hot, and then we're gonna be back. Okay, so they're a little small. The recipe originally was 10. I cut it in half to make 5. So you could totally have 5 and still be very low carb, because you're probably like, what is this gonna do? But we're just gonna try it. So you could totally make 5. I got some berries that only just a little garnish, just to give it a little razzle dazzle. Of course, I'm gonna measure those just to be on the low carb side. Because berries are the best if you're doing a low carb situation. So, I mean, it looks cute. Let's see what we're working with. Smells good. Vegan butter, they're nice and crispy. All right, y'all. Give me one of each of these berries. The berries. Like, if you miss carbs, if you like to have a carb, the berries with the pancakes is good. The chia seeds have a little bit of crunch in the pancake, but I like a crunch. That's good. It's a winner. And it's super low carb. And it make you feel like you're cheating. Like, really. I mean, didn't use any syrup. Was going to use some agave, but that had like 26 grams of carbs in a tablespoon. Can't do that. So this was it. Recipe is going to be down below. I cannot wait to see what Shell is making for lunch. Over to you, girl.
Thanks, Ash. Breakfast looks amazing. Good job, girl. So today we're going to go ahead and do our lunch, our low carb lunch, and I'm preparing a lettuce wrap, okay? A tofu lettuce wrap. So what I'm using is romaine lettuce. You can use a butter lettuce, which is also good for making any type of wraps. I have the tofu. I've already pressed it. This is a firm tofu. I have some mushrooms, zucchini, some onions, some carrots, and some sweet mini peppers, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and saute this all together, and then we'll move to our great sauce that we're gonna be making, and we're gonna eat lunch. guys. So as you can see, I already browned everything. I put everything in the skillet together and made sure my tofu was golden brown, and everything came out beautifully. And you just season to flavor. You can use whatever seasons that you like, not too much because we also have seasoning in our sauce, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put everything on our lettuce wrap like this and like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can fill it up as little or as much as you want. And so we have our ginger sunflower seed sauce. So all I did was blend a little sunflower seed. We have some ginger in here, a little olive oil, a little water, and some seasonings. And we just blended it all together until it made this really smooth sauce. And we're just gonna drizzle just a little bit on like such. It smells amazing. You can find whatever sauce you like. I've done this with a hemp seed sauce, and then you just wrap it like so. And you just go ahead and bite it. You can wrap it like a tortilla chip, or you can actually wrap it like a burrito. And you take a nice little bite. This is amazing, y'all. Definitely try it. You have to try this lunch, okay? Tofu with vegetables. You can use any kind of vegetables. Switch it up. Be creative, okay? It's amazing. Recipes will be below. Now to you, Tanisha. What's for dinner, girl?
All right, Shell girl, that lunch looks amazing, but it's dinner time. Low carb, vegan dinner time. I'm ready. Are y'all ready? I'm so glad y'all are in my kitchen today, hanging out with me. We're gonna do something extra special, extra yummy, extra low carb, extra vegan. Love all those components, right? If you know anything about me, I love Asian cuisine across the board. I mean, I'm talking about Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Thai, you name it. So what we're gonna do today is a Thai-inspired noodle bowl. Get excited, yes. We're talking about low carb and we're talking about noodles. How, right? Let's just get right into it, y'all. So we're gonna start off by using kelp noodles. Are you familiar with that? Drop it in the comment below if you've tasted a kelp noodle before. This is really my first time utilizing them, and they're made from seaweed. I got them straight from Whole Foods, and you don't cook them. So they come in a pouch. You put them in water for a couple of minutes, and then you just soak them, pull them out, and use them. So I did taste a little bit of it just to see what kind of flavor it was giving us, if it was a seafood flavor or not, and it's definitely not. There's literally like no flavor to it. In order to build this actual noodle bowl, so we got the noodles on the bottom. We have some Napa cabbage, cilantro, edamame, carrots, scallions or green onions, and we have cucumber. Okay, I'm gonna take my Napa cabbage and put them right on top of these noodles. Boom. Listen, this is gonna be amazing. Then I'm gonna pile on my cucumbers, and you can do this in any order that you like. No rhyme or reason, I'm just thinking that this is how I would like to eat it. Okay, and then I'm gonna throw in my edamame. We're just building, literally just building. Nothing fancy at all. This is the easiest, most convenient recipe ever. I'm gonna throw my carrots on top. I'm gonna sprinkle those around because I wanna get a little bit of that crunch in every bite. My scallions, I love onions, like any onion. White, yellow, red, blue, purple, love them. So, see, stuff is going everywhere. Gotta be careful. And then I'm gonna top it with my cilantro. Again, I'm making a mess, but we're gonna get that up. So in a bowl here, I just have some chili powder, some garlic powder, and some ginger, powdered ground ginger. And then we're gonna put in our liquid items. Super simple, y'all. I got some peanut sauce from Whole Foods. I'm gonna put in a tablespoon of that. I think I'm gonna do a half a tablespoon rather. This can be kind of caloric, so I'm gonna do a half a tablespoon, but I like that taste and that flavor. I have some sesame seed oil here. I'm gonna throw that in. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of that. And you guys know, for me to measure, it means something. But I'm measuring because I gotta keep control of the carb count. Tamari, organic tamari, which is soy-free soy sauce substitute. So that's going in. Fish sauce. Yes, I'm gonna do this is vegan. I'm saying fish sauce. Vegan fish sauce, okay? So we're gonna do a tablespoon of that. Coconut amino. Now this one is hard to come out, so I'm gonna do about a half a tablespoon of that. And then lastly, I'm gonna do a splash of lime juice. So we made our own homemade Thai sauce, and we're gonna throw that right on top of our bowl here. Bam. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. You know I gotta go back in and get all that. Ooh, ooh, wee. So as you know, we gotta taste it now. You know how we do. If you watch us, then you know everything that we make, we gotta test it and see what's going on with it. I'm not giving you anything that I would not certify, and if I didn't like it, I would tell you. So I'm trying to get a little bit of everything here. And you can always toss this. My bowl is super small, so I'm just trying to grab everything, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Of course, the full recipe will be down below. Y'all, this looks so good. It smells amazing. Those seasonings and those sauces, ooh, they come together very well. Look, I'm trying to be politically correct here. Let's see. That flavor literally does it. The noodles have a nice crunch. They're not soggy, mushy, or anything like a traditional noodle. Oh my goodness, we didn't even cook this. This is a 5-minute, 10-minute meal. You know, because we just made it together, literally, live and in person. Let me try one more bite. That's good. So I just have a couple of questions before I let you go. Have you subscribed to our channel? You're already here. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that button. Definitely hit the notification bell as well so you don't miss an upload. We upload every other week. You don't want to miss that. We have some good stuff coming. Yes. Do you follow us on Instagram? If not, go on over to Instagram and find us under Veganish Girls. Yes, Veganish Girls on Instagram. Are you a part of the V Fam on Facebook, where we swap recipes, grocery lists, all type of videos, and amazing content over there? You definitely want to find us on Facebook at Veganish and join the V Fam. Well, that's it, y'all. Until next time, stay veganish. Peace.